Today we will talk about notochord and mesoderm formation, that how this all occurs and what are the steps which actually participate, which are the part of this process. So first of all, the first step in the notochord and mesoderm formation is actually the formation of primitive citrate. How does this form? Actually, what happens is in case of chick, mesodermal cells they migrate bodily from both sides, that is the left and right, and create a midline thickening. Now that thickening is actually the primitive citrate. The next thing is the next step or the next thing in this process is actually the growth of this primitive citrate which has been formed in the first step. What happens? And now this primitive citrate which was formed in the first step actually grows rapidly in length as more and more primitive mesodermal cells they continue to aggregate in the middle. Now, after the growth of this primitive streak, the next step is the next step is related to those changes which occur as a result of this all in the shape of blastoderm. So in the third stage we can see that the shape of blastoderm has been changed due to all these changes which occurred previously. In the next fourth stage, what happens is actually the formation of primitive notochord, or also we call it notochord cells, it occurs. What happens? What is actually primitive node or notochordal cells? Anterior end of the primitive citrate is actually occupied by an aggregation. That aggregation is known as primitive node or notochordal cells. The rest of the cells, other than this aggregation of cells, actually they are mesodermal in nature. That mesodermal cells. So what happens actually? We conclude it like this. This primitive citrate represents the dorsal and both lateral lips of the blastopore. So the next step is the fifth stage in the notochord and mesoderm formation is primitive groove formation. What is this primitive groove actually? This is formed as a result of continuous migration of cells between api and epiblast and hypoblast. Now what happens? The continuous migration of epiblast and hypoblast results in the formation of a groove along the whole length of primitive citrate. This groove is actually formed along the whole length of primitive citrate. This groove is actually known as primitive groove. This primitive groove has primitive ridges. These primitive ridges are actually marked on either side of the thickened margins. Marked on the either side by thickened margins. So they are actually, those thickened margins, they are actually known as primitive ridges. The fifth step is actually related to Hansen's node. Now what is this Hansen's node? It is actually the closely packed cells. What happens actually, how this node is formed? The closely packed cells form a local thickening at the cephalic end of the primitive citrate. At the cephalic end of the primitive citrate, closely packed cells form a local thickening. Now this thickening is actually known as Hansen's node. It marks the site of a somewhat special type of imagination. This Hansen's node marks the site of somewhat special type of imagination which will occur further. So up till now we have reached the sixth step, that is the formation of Hansen's node, the notochord and mesotop formation. Next step we will discuss in our next video.